Hey, it's Amy and I am back in the swing of things, and I'm gonna give you guys a brief update of my situation, my symptoms, and what I'm doing about it. So, I got sidetracked, yes. I need to address that I've changed my YouTube name again. It was Rudy C's, and then it was Average Amy to match my other social media, and now I think it's just my name. So, still me, just different name. Anyway, where do I start? Okay, so I had my Remicade back in January. I finished out the rest of my Celebrex and other oral treatments in February, and I have not had any treatment since, with the exception of occasionally I will have prednisone. If I'm in a really bad flare or something, I hoard medicine, not all medicine, but prednisone. So I had a good supply of that, which is now dwindling because I've had to use it a lot these past few months. That is why my face is so puffy, and it is all broken out too. Oh my goodness, I hate prednisone. Which is broken out for a couple different reasons. I woke up maybe 2 weeks ago with a butterfly rash, like you would see with lupus. It was like on my nose and on my cheeks, and it's gone down tremendously. I have some scars over here from it. It didn't really hurt that much. It was uncomfortable. It was tight feeling. It was maybe a little sore, but it really didn't bother me that much, except the fact that I hadn't really ever had that symptom. I think I have in the past, but it's not been that prevalent, and I've always like chalked it up to being in the sun or something like that. Unfortunately, this was definitely not because I was in the sun, because I've been locked inside of a house for the past 6 months. So, well, I mean, I leave occasionally, but I just, you know. So that's concerning, but I have not been to a doctor about it because I still don't have insurance. I still don't have a way to get a doctor and pay for it unless I go to like a $40 clinic, and they're not really, they don't have the resources there to help me like a rheumatologist would. So, still fighting, still trying to, my dog's being cute, still trying to find a way to get treatment. I've been in contact with my rheumatologist, and she tried getting me on the Remy Start program, which is a program for Remicade that would help pay. Unfortunately, I was denied. So now we are trying another company for Rituxan, and I've been approved. And the catch-22 of that one is I've been approved. It'll cover the cost of the medication. It will not cover the cost of the infusion because it is an infusion. So I'm working with a local hospital trying to get on a charity case with them so I can get infused and get some medication back in my symptom, or in my system, because I feel like my symptoms right now are borderline out of control. I feel I have controlled it the best I can with, you know, eating right, avoiding my trigger foods, which I have that nailed down to a science, what I can and cannot eat. It's crazy how much food can affect your body. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, and I'm also still trying to get a job. I do have a couple jobs right now, but they're per diem and they're very inconsistent, because it's just like teaching lessons here and there, and so I'm trying to find a more permanent job, more full-time. Benefits would be amazing. So I'm going about this in several different ways, trying to, as I said, it's a fight. It's an uphill battle every single day. And I have really, really struggled with depression and just wanting to give up over the past couple of months. I think I know I touched on that in my last video. But it's hard. It's hard to deal with a chronic condition that affects your life, and you can't be like your friends, and your relationships suffer, and it is hard. But what I found is you can give up, or you can keep trying. At least if you keep trying, there's a chance. But if you give up, there's no chance you're going to get anywhere. And that is a decision I have to make daily. It's not a one-time, all right, I'm going to do this and I'm good to go. It's every morning I wake up and I say, today I'm going to try. And that is what I have left at this point. So that is what I'm doing. I'm trying. And I know I'm not the only one out there in this situation, and if you're listening to this and you are in a similar situation where you lost your health insurance, you can't get help everywhere you turn, it seems, you gotta keep trying. You have to keep trying. So and the depression makes that so very hard. But I've never been one to just take the easy way out, and I feel like giving up would be the easy way, even though it's not easy, and even though everyone around me is just almost expecting me to give up. I can't do that to myself. I owe myself all the chances I can give. So that is my update. I guess I could give you a brief explanation about my diet, because that is really helping me manage my symptoms, not control them. They have a mind of their own. I don't think I'm ever going to control them, but I can manage them. So I just started eating, I'm around the house a lot. I live with my parents, and I feel bad because I'm 26 years old and I'm still living in their house, So I do as much as I can around the house to help out. So I started making sure they had a nice hot meal to come home to each night. It may take me all day to prepare it, but it's worth it. And so I just started playing with that, and I started noticing, okay, dairy is a huge trigger for me. I'm lactose sensitive. I don't know if it's lactose intolerance or what, but I get really sick if I have a lot of cheese or milk or ice cream. Ugh. But it also, I noticed if I have dairy, the next couple of days, morning stiffness lasts easily twice as long. I'm grouchy, it's more pain, so dairy is a huge trigger for me. Alcohol, oh my god, alcohol. I went out with friends, oh gosh, at least 6 months ago, and I had like this much of a drink, an alcoholic beverage. And it wasn't but a couple of sips, honestly, but the next couple of days, again, I couldn't move. And I suspected that it was a trigger. I mean, it would make sense. But I tried it again a couple months later, I think, and the same thing happened. So alcohol I cannot have, and I'm fine with that. I really don't like the taste anyway, and you know, so that's okay. But you know, other things like I have to be careful with the bread I'm choosing. If it's highly processed and stuff like that, I tend to react badly to stuff like that. So it's just eating fresh and eating a lot of whole wheat, whole grain if I want to go bread. Limiting my dairy as much as possible. I love cheese, but that it's not worth that headache. So that is what I've been doing. I've also been drinking a ton of water. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. Maybe I'll do a better video about that, but okay. I'm gonna stop rambling now. I just wanted to put this up and give you guys an update. I am going through comments trying to respond to everybody because I pretty much like cut YouTube out of my life for a little bit. I'm kind of doing that with Facebook and Instagram right now. Just, I don't know, sometimes you feel like you have bigger things to focus on than social media, so, you know, bear with me. I'm not going anywhere, my channel's not going anywhere. It's just gonna be spotty until I get into a routine and get my symptoms managed. So, alright, enough rambling. I love you guys, and thank you for the support. Feel free to ask me any questions. My social media links are down below. So, thank you. Bye, guys.